It always made Ben feel solemn to watch the river in a storm, and today it was gray, rough, and noisy, and the few boats which went down towards Lake Huron pitched about so that their decks slanted first one way and then another, and their sides were coated with ice. "Grandma, what day's today?" Ben asked at last. "Why, it's Wednesday, Benny," answered the small old woman who crouched over the stove. "Then tomorrow will be Thanksgiving Day, and the Rosses are going to have a turkey. What are we going to have, Grandma?" Mrs. Moxon looked over her glasses at her grandson's small, thin figure in its patched and faded clothes, and at his bright, eager face. "Ben, my dear, what do you think Grandma has for Thanksgiving?" The expectant look faded from Ben's face, and he winked hard to keep the tears from running over, for he knew all too well how bare of dainties their cupboard was. Finally Ben said, "Grandma, tell me about a real Thanksgiving dinner." "Well, Ben, I do remember one Thanksgiving dinner, when your father was alive. We had a dinner fit for a king. There was a 10-pound turkey and bread stuffing, and I put the sage and onions into the stuffing myself." "Oh, boy, we could have some stuffing," interrupted Ben eagerly. "So we could, Ben, so we could." And Mrs. Moxon affectionately patted the little brown hand on her knee. "You know, it never would have come to me, Ben, that we might have some turkey stuffing, even if we didn't have any turkey." Ben beamed at delight with this praise. "And was there anything else besides the turkey and the stuffing, Grandma?" "Well, of course there was, my child. There were turnips, mashed potatoes, with lots of butter and milk in them, a mince pie, and your father got 2 pounds of grapes, though grapes were expensive at that time of year." "Oh, boy, we could have a dinner just like it. All but the turkey and the mince pie and the grapes," said Ben hopefully. "So we can, Ben, and will, too. Trust you for making the best of things." And the two smiled at each other happily. The next morning, Ben watched his grandma put an egg, some sage, and some chopped onion into a bowlful of dry bread, pour boiling water over it, and put the mixture in the oven. "You know, your father said that I made the best turkey stuffing he ever ate," said Grandma with satisfaction. "We'll see how it comes out, Benny." "I can hardly wait till dinner time," said Ben. "I think I'll go down to the beach and pick up some driftwood for a while. You can call me when the things are most cooked, Grandma." The storm of the day before had left many a bit of board or end of a log that would be just perfect for Grandma's stove, and Ben worked so hard at picking up the driftwood that he didn't notice a big barge coming slowly down the river, towing 2 other boats behind it, until he heard a voice say, "Hello, kid." Ben straightened up to see the captain standing near its pilot house. "What makes you work so hard on Thanksgiving Day?" "Well, I'm waiting for dinner to cook," answered Ben in his piping voice. "Going to have turkey and some stuffing, I suppose?" "No, but we're going to have turkey stuffing," answered Ben with pride. "Turkey stuffing, but no turkey? What if that isn't the best I ever heard?" And the captain doubled up with sudden laughter. Luckily, Ben did not hear. "What else are you going to have? Mince pie without any meat?" "No, sir, but my father had mince pie for Thanksgiving dinner once, though." "Did he now? Well, that boy's all right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Morgan. I'm going to send that boy some things for his Thanksgiving dinner. Tell the cook to get ready half a turkey, a mince pie, and say, Morgan, tell the cook to send up one of those small baskets of grapes. We'll tie them to a piece of plank, and they'll float ashore all right. But tell the cook to hurry, or we'll be too far downstream for the boy to get the things. Say, kid, can you row that boat that's tied to your dock?" "Yes, sir," answered Ben. "Well, you hurry out into the river, and I'll put off afloat with some things for your Thanksgiving dinner. You're going to have some turkey for that stuffing." You may be sure that Ben lost no time in rowing the boat out into the middle of the stream, where the end of a plank and its delicious load were soon bobbing up and down on the water. Oh, how he did smack his lips when he lifted them into the boat, and how pleased he was for Grandma. Oh, boy! First the stuffing, and now a turkey. My, am I lucky! Ben did not know the captain had said he was plucky, and that luck is very apt to follow pluck. Finally, Ben had a turkey for the stuffing. There's a turkey in the icebox, there are pies upon the shelf, there are donuts in the pantry, but I cannot help myself. If I step into the kitchen, I will hear somebody say, "You must wait until tomorrow, it will be Thanksgiving Day." For the aunts and uncles gathered, and my cousins large and small, we have made the table longer, there is room enough for all. Father carves the roasted turkey, and we eat it all somehow. Mother says, "Clean up the platter, this is glad Thanksgiving now." We enjoy the sauce of berries and the dressing Mother made. Let us have some conversation, gentle thoughts we kindly trade. May we sit before the fire, warm our hands and warm our hearts. Bless us one and all, this family, we're so proud to be a part. Thanksgiving Day, Thanksgiving Day. All the friends and the loved ones are gathered close by. Thanksgiving Day, Thanksgiving Day. Let us all be full of gladness till we must say goodbye. Let us all be full of gladness till we must say